The Quetzalcoatl-class JumpShip, also known as the Quetzalcoatl-Scout, emerged as a unique variant of a Scout-class vessel during the Third Succession War. Born out of necessity, this refit configuration transformed the Quetzalcoatl into a formidable fighter carrier with the ability to accommodate aerospace fighters and serve as a mobile aerospace fighter base. The Quetzalcoatl-class JumpShip originated from a damaged Capellan Confederation Scout-class vessel. Following a severe boarding attempt that crippled the docking collar, the owners made the unconventional decision to convert it into a carrier configuration. This innovative refit involved adding aerospace fighter cubicles, effectively transforming the Scout into a jump point picket and auxiliary carrier with the ability to deploy 2 full squadrons of aerospace fighters. The success of this conversion led to the emergence of another carrier configuration as owners sought similar refits of their vessels. The original Quetzalcoatl was destroyed during the intense fighting of the Fourth Succession War, but today one can still come across other Scouts with the same capabilities and profile. The Quetzalcoatl-class JumpShip, based on the Scout class, boasts large aerospace fighter bays and a fuel bay conversion of the original cargo area. With a mass of 90,000 tons and a length of 273 meters, the Quetzalcoatl lacks a grav deck and produces gravity through acceleration. This requires significant amounts of fuel on extended missions. It features a sail diameter of 890 meters. The vessel carries 52 tons of fuel, providing ample supplies for multiple sorties. The crew consists of 17 members, along with 28 pilots and technicians as passengers. It is armed with no offensive weaponry but has 38.5 tons of armor and 91 heat sinks. The standard refit of the Quetzalcoatl-class JumpShips converts the cargo space, small craft bay, and docking hardpoint into 12 fighter cubicles and 327 tons of cargo space. However, the vessel itself is unarmed. While assertions suggest the possibility of operating up to 20 fighters, such a configuration is highly impractical. Continuous operations of that magnitude would stain aerospace fighters and pilots over time, and recovering and accommodating overflow units during jumps would pose challenges. It is more likely that operations with more than a dozen fighters would be limited to niche circumstances, if possible at all. As a refit variant, it is conceivable that customized Quetzalcoatl-class vessels exist with different configurations. Some variants may retain the small craft bay or incorporate additional small craft bays instead of some or all of the fighter cubicles. Examples include the Voidjumper III, which featured multiple small craft bays alongside the fighter bays, providing enhanced flexibility. The class boasts not only large aerospace fighter bays but also ample supplies of fuel for multiple sorties thanks to its fuel bay conversion of the original Scout's cargo bay. With over 300 tons of space, this reserve supply can be used either to replenish a vessel's station-keeping drive or to keep its fighter complement fully prepared for action. It was never specified if a Quetzalcoatl class shares the known advantages of a Scout class, namely a tiny immersion signature, a faster quick recharge rate for the CF drive, faster jump sails, an up-to-date medical bay and bridge, as well as backup generators for the life support system. The Quetzalcoatl-class JumpShip represents a unique transformation of a Scout-class vessel into a versatile fighter carrier. With its aerospace fighter bays and ample fuel reserves, it serves as a mobile aerospace fighter base capable of deploying a significant number of fighters. While its fighter capacity may have limitations, the Quetzalcoatl refit offers a practical solution for damaged vessels that require a new role. Given that retaining the docking hardpoint would allow any Scout-class vessel to carry a dropship that could vastly outperform the Quetzalcoatl in a fighter carrier role, the Quetzalcoatl refit amounts to a downgrade that seemed to make little sense. The Capellan Confederation, however, had no domestic production of any dedicated aerospace carrier dropship in the late succession wars, so the Quetzalcoatl modification was the only viable option for them at the time. By 3067, more capable dropships with better armor, firepower, and fighter capacity had lowered the demand for Quetzalcoatl conversions, but these vessels continue to play a significant role in the operational scenarios of the Inner Sphere.